Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got something cool to look at today. I put together these junk journaling kits. So they come with a bunch of stuff, and one of those things is a romance novel that you can break up and take apart to your heart's content with no guilt, because I have somewhat verified it's a piece of crap. So it's not a great book. You can read it if you want to. I'm not saying it's not entertaining. I'm just saying it's not art. So you can, it's been read and loved by other people and is now ready for a new life. There's a bunch of ephemera in here. There's a bunch of big pages, and all of the kits come with a piece of cardboard should you want to make a proper cover for your book. So I did make one with nothing added but exactly what was in the kit. I did this yesterday. I think it's very exciting. I had no glue with me. Shock of all shocks. You know, I live with my glue on hand at all times. There is another one nearby that, of course, I can't see right now that we're talking about it. But I had no glue with me when I did this, so this is all done with tape. We had double-sided tape, packing tape, and regular tape, and that's what I made this with. So here we go. The cardboard that I had was thin. So there's just one, I just had to fold it. This one is more heavy. So you would want to cut it in half and cover it properly. I'm not an expert bookmaker, I just know the basics. So all of these things came with the kit. The stickers I haven't added fully to the kit yet, so all the stickers you see are yet to be added. But they were at the table I was working on. So anyway, I'll add some stickers. I'm sorry. So I used a piece of wallpaper for the cover with the soft cardboard. I made the insides had a piece of construction paper on the outer page. So you can see here, this is where is it? So these were the pages put together. I didn't put any pretty things on the outside of the construction page so I could attach it directly to the cover. And if you look at a real book, which I might even have one nearby I could show you. Let's see. Looking for a published hardcover here. There we go. So here you can see. These are all the little octaves, or what they're called. And then at the front, there is this page that connects it to the thing. So this is my construction paper, is this leaf. And this would be your cardboard. Okay? I hope that's clear. That's the idea. It's not supposed to be a complex working. It is supposed to be a relatively simple book creation. That's the idea here. So we start with a book page right away. I took out part 1, 2, and 3 from the book. Every kit comes with a cute little angel with a cute thing to say. This one says, "As I travel life's road, help me find the joy in this journey," which I thought was very nice. This is a piece of a page that was in the kit for me. You'll see the bigger page later. This is a calendar page, and we have a postcard. Every kit comes with at least one vintage postcard. Some have 3, depending on what other stuff we had going on. So we had a calendar page. I took the cover right off the book because I really do love this cover. This was actually not a romance novel, but it was an advanced reading copy. So it wasn't actually fit for sale at all. It had typos and all the details on production and whatever. Every kit does come with a doily. This is one of the stickers. Again, I'm going to add stickers. So when you get a kit, you will get at least 3 or 4 stickers, probably a little bit more than that. Every kit comes with a music page and a translucent page. So this guy you can sort of see through. It's not perfectly it's not fully vellum, and it's not as thick as vellum, and it's not as thin as a tracing page, but it is translucent. So they are also paint chips in every situation. This is that bigger page that we saw the piece of here. And this section from the book is talking about a duality of experience for the character. And thus we have a duality of ladies here at the top and bottom. Had some fun with that. Definitely had some moon vibes going on. This glorious page is not available in every kit, but the ones that have the colors. So this kit was with yellows and golds because of the cover. So all of the kits are roughly by the color of the cover so that you could use the cover in your stuff and it would work really well. So you'll see there's some reds and pinks in here already. This was obviously all golds and yellows and oranges. So this was in, I think there's 2 gold kits. This is one of the gold kits. This says, Monday morning, homeroom's boring. All I do is think of you. And here we do, everyone has a little Maya Angelou card with a Maya Angelou quote. It says, a woman who does not trust love will never know the exquisite security of giving herself to another. This is another piece of construction page and another wallpaper clipping. Every kit comes with this vintage magazine page. Some of them are from, like this one is from a crochet book. I decided to not use it as part of the book. I cut it up and put it as a covering because it was so big. I didn't want to have to cut it down and have it be the, you know what I mean? It was so far out of the range here. I liked this cover being loose. I like that. That for me, this is an aesthetic decision. But for these guys, I didn't like it. So for these guys, I did it this way. So every kit comes with a piece of graph paper that on the back is lined paper. So then I went through the book and I just ripped out any section that looked interesting. They all come with a coloring page, which I left blank apparently, which is interesting. Well, I mean, I didn't have coloring stuff with me at the time, but I didn't realize I left the back of this blank. Everything comes with some kind of vintage ephemera situation. This one had, what is the word I'm looking for? It's a greeting card. And the envelope is also in here. This is another calendar page, which I used as the centerfold because how beautiful. And then the center one that I had is about 40/40 vision and ultraviolet light or whatever. I thought that was very cool with the bee. So on this one, I took out a random page, and this is called, it's a form of found poetry. And you just cross out any words you don't like, keeping just the words you do like. And it's always kind of interesting at the end. So this actually is so old that it has closed itself and it will not reopen. So that's why it's just here as an adorable thing. I cannot get this envelope to open and I'm not going to push it. I want it to be pretty. So that's why that happened. So here all the pages will repeat because we're on the second half past the center. This is the lined page I was telling you about, so the reason why not every page is full is because the kit is really just a starter. It's just to get you going. So you'll see, for me, this is a little empty, this book, but I do really love everything that came out of it. For this one, I liked I liked a lot of the opening, but I didn't want to keep the whole narrative in my book. So I just took half the page and I love that. So I don't know what I'll do with this, but I'll do something fun with it. Then we move into part 3 here at the end. So all the different parts we did differently. This one, we took the center. The second part we did centered, and the first part we took the whole book. So this was a center. This is another vintage postcard. This is a very old Amazon postcard. And I used a piece as a tuck. This was another, I don't know how many greeting cards are in each one, but I think everybody has at least one greeting card. It depends on the mix, you know, what was available. This one had 2, you know, paint chips, but I loved this sticker with the gold. I thought that was so cool. And then I actually like it next to the blank music page there. So these pages are blank because I didn't have more stuff to put. This is made by me, and I ended with the acknowledgements. I thought that was funny. The end. So this is just the base. I didn't add anything from my own stash, and that's again why it feels a little empty. Everything in here, relatively speaking, you know, give or take, it's all found materials, is in one of these kits. And they are for sale on my Ko-Fi site, or Ko-Fi, however you say it. They're now for sale with the link below. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. You can find me on Twitch at BunnyGoddess33. You can find me here. You can find me on Ko-Fi. Have a great day. Thanks so much for hanging out. Like and subscribe for more content.